The psychological secret that makes her chase. The power of walking away. Introduction: the nice guy trap. What I'm about to reveal will challenge every relationship narrative you've ever accepted. Every time you wondered, why did she choose the guy who treated her like an option? You missed the psychological secret. The truth about why women don't want the nice guy is deeper and more fundamental than you realize. When you understand this power dynamic, you will never chase anyone again. In fact, they will start chasing you. This isn't about manipulation, it's about reclaiming your inherent value. Let's dive into the confession that reveals the entire mechanism. The core mechanism: choice versus need. The confession: the cost of being too good. I, like many of you, used to be the guy who prioritized a woman's fleeting comfort over my own life and standards. The guy who canceled plans, drove hours, and sought constant approval. And yet, every one of those relationships failed. The devastating truth told to me by an ex was this: I still think about you sometimes. You were too good to me. The relationship ended because I failed her most critical test. When she was being unreasonable, she didn't want me to fold. She wanted me to choose my self-respect and my boundaries. By choosing her over my own standards, I became predictable, controllable, and fundamentally boring. The psychological bombshell: choice versus desperation. Here is the central psychological truth. Women don't fall in love with men who need them. They fall in love with men who choose them. Need is desperation. It signals survival. There is no power or choice involved. Choice is power. It means a man could walk away at any moment, but decides to stay because the relationship adds value to his already full life. The man who constantly texts, apologizes, and needs reassurance is signaling desperation. The man who has his own mission and says, I am choosing to be with you because you add value, is signaling power and independence. The test moment: the boundary check. Every relationship has what I call the test moment. This is when she tests your boundaries. She may start an unreasonable argument, try to make you jealous, or demand you drop everything for her. Most men fail this by immediately folding, proving they are controllable. The high-value man passes by standing his ground. I love you, but I won't tolerate this behavior. The reason women create these tests isn't to be cruel, it's an evolutionary signal. The evolutionary signal: strength to walk away. For thousands of years, a woman's survival depended on a man who could protect her. The biggest indicator of true strength was the ability to walk away from a losing or destructive situation. The man who would stay and fight a battle of disrespect to impress her was a liability. The man who could assess the situation and walk away to preserve his energy and standards signaled fundamental survival strength. Our brains are still wired for this. Women are attracted to men who demonstrate the ability to walk away, because deep down, it signals they possess the strength necessary to maintain high standards and protect what is valuable. The ultimate revelation: self-respect is the chase. The final, game-changing secret is this: the most attractive men aren't the ones who walk away to get her, but the ones who walk away to respect themselves. When you walk away as a manipulation tactic, it's still needy behavior. But when you walk away because you genuinely value yourself too much to accept poor treatment, that is true integrity. If you don't respect yourself enough to walk away, how can you protect her? If you don't have standards for yourself, how can you have standards for the relationship? The man who can walk away is demonstrating that he cares too much about his values and his standards to compromise them for anyone. And that is what women find utterly irresistible. Your challenge is the 30-day self-respect challenge. Practice walking away from any situation, conversations, low-value people, opportunities that doesn't align with your values. Not to manipulate, but because you respect yourself too much to accept less. Remember, your presence is a choice, not a given, and choices are valuable. If this knowledge shifted your perspective, subscribe right now and comment, I accept, if you're taking the 30-day challenge.